It's interesting. I was on the social media app Fanbase earlier, and I was talking to the people in the voice chat about um, how our families get together, particularly black families, and how we don't get together. Actually, not how we do, or how sometimes how we do get together, and why we do or don't get together anymore, and then the things that I did and took on in my life personally to increase the amount or the effort for us to get together and to normalize, you know, how and why we get together. And so I began to call mine family meetings. And so maybe this is something that, you can begin or share or start with your family. And so what I did was I basically started all the way from the bottom. I had everyone in my nuclear family meet at my mom's place with their kids, and we had a family meeting. And I basically tried to educate them on some things about our current situation, our current status, and some of the things from our past and how we got to where we are right now in America. And we just started to build and talk about things that was a transition and a shift away from the normal, mundane, irrelevant, you know, typical conversations we have. And so the reason I did that was because I wanted to shift the narrative. I wanted to shift the mindset, because I realized there's a lot of things that we don't engage in, partake in, initiate, or whatever, or continue or make tradition around. And so I wanted us to be able to feel something different and understand that we're capable of having different conversations, different reasons to convene and meet for different reasons and things of that nature. So I even took it all the way back to the Willie Lynch letter and things of that nature, just to educate them and introduce a lot of topics to them. So it's not something that you have and convene about that you want them to memorize every line from the meeting, but it's again to change the narrative and the conversation that we do have when we get with each other. And so I would begin to take them, because I was able to and fortunate enough to book vacation rentals and book a huge house and have over 7 and 8 bedrooms with movie theaters and private pools. And I would always tell them, if we're able to party and bullshit, you know what I'm saying, for 2 3 days, then y'all can give me 2 or 4 hours a day and we can talk about some real shit. We can talk about life insurance. We can talk about financial literacy. We can talk about academia. We can talk about credentials for the adults and credibility and, certifications and licenses and things of that nature. So you don't always have to bullshit. You can also build with your family and your people. So just something to think about.